Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Zeph, and I'm pretty much here to tell you guys how can you guys find your perfect sensitivity in Warzone Mobile. I know a lot of you guys look at content creator sensitivity and try to copy that and see if it's your playstyle, but it's better for you guys as viewers and players to understand what each feature means so you guys could find your perfect sensitivity according to your muscle memory or your playstyle. So, to all the underdogs that are really trying to understand the settings, especially if you guys come from Call of Duty Mobile, I am here to pretty much explain what each feature does with the most detailed explanations as best as possible. So, let's go on to the video. What is aim sensitivity horizontal? To my Call of Duty Mobile players, this is technically your base standard sensitivity, your camera rotation. So for those who don't know what horizontal means, horizontal is when you're moving from left to right and right to left, sideways, okay? That's pretty much what that feature does. Aim sensitivity vertical multiplier. What does this do? Vertical means up and down. Okay, ignore the multiplier because if you actually take the multiplier into consideration, it's just gonna make the explanation much more confusing. So it pretty much controls the vertical sensitivity from up and down, right? So if you're the kind of person that can't really control recoil as well, then messing around with this, okay, will definitely help you control recoil much more better. And if you're the kind of person that really hates using foregrips, right, in game, then this would be a good feature you should mess around with. Okay. Obviously, if you're in controller, horizontal stick sensitivity applies to aim sensitivity horizontal. Same with vertical stick sensitivity. Obviously, I don't play on controller, so it just doesn't mean anything for me. Okay. Global ADS sensitivity multiplier is very tricky. Okay. And I'm here to pretty much explain what this simple does, right? This is why a lot of players hate Warzone Mobile. And the reason why is because of this. Okay, global ADS sensitivity multiplier. What that does, it controls the flicking speed from right to left and left to right for all of these. Okay, it controls the flicking speed from right to left and left to right for your low zoom, your 2x, 3x zoom, your 4x, 5x zoom, your 6x, 7x zoom, your 8x zoom, even your high zoom. Okay, that's what it honestly does. Okay, so if you understand this setting, right, then you could honestly have this at high and don't really need to move this as much, right? This is why a lot of people feel that aiming at times when your ADS feels stiff because of this, okay, your global ADS sensitivity multiplier. So hopefully people understand that explanation because it's very crucial, and because of this simple setting, you know, a lot of people usually lose their gunfights. Okay, so ADS sensitivity multiplier low zoom. Okay, so the low zoom, because I was in the military talk, low zoom is technically what we tend to call sights. So it's technically the sensitivity for your red dot sight. Okay, so that's pretty much what this sensitivity does. It just adjusts the sensitivity for your red dot sight. Okay, 2x and 3x zoom, you could still apply the red dot sight because a 2x scope, some guns have a 2x scope and 3x scope, or a 2x red dot sight, so you could still apply your low zoom sensitivity to your 2x and 3x scope. But if you want it to have a custom sensitivity, then you could apply a 3x scope to that and then adjust your sensitivity based on that. ADS multiplier 4x and 5x zoom obviously corresponds to the 4x and 5x scopes. ADS sensitivity multiplier 6x and 7x zoom technically corresponds the sensitivity to for your 6x and 7x scope. ADS sensitivity multiplier technically corresponds to its sensitivity for 8x scopes, right? That's more into the scope transitioning. And ADS sensitivity multiplier high zoom. A lot of people don't know what that means. So in order for you guys to understand, let's go to the next explanation. So the high zoom is technically this button. So when you're playing like battle royale, right, instead of multiplier, certain scopes that you equip is going to have a higher zoom, right? So when you click on that higher zoom, which is this button, which is the switch zoom button, is going to adjust that specific sensitivity. Okay, so I would definitely suggest to keep that sensitivity low, because if you keep it high, when you switch to your high zoom, right, you're going to be going all over the place. You don't really want that. So that is something you definitely do want stiff and not very fast. So yeah, that's pretty much how you adjust your sensitivities. Now, ADS sensitivity transitioning timing. What does that mean? Okay, so instant. Sensitivity multiplier is applied immediately when aiming down sights. Okay, so when you aim down your sight or you ADS, the sensitivity multiplier, which is the global ADS multiplier, is going to apply, right? So if you're the kind of person that wants a non-stiff sensitivity and you really want it to move around, then instant will be a better feature for you. Okay, gradual. Sensitivity multiplier is progressively applied when alternating between hip fire to fully zoomed in. I would recommend to use gradual because it won't affect when you're ADS. Okay, so gradual won't, when you're using your gradual sensitivity, right? When your camera sensitivity will stay the same as when you're hip firing, and when you're ADS, that's when the sensitivity is going to come into play. Okay, so that's what gradual is. And if you're definitely a Call of Duty mobile player, you definitely want to use gradual, especially when you're playing Warzone Mobile, because it's going to feel much more natural as if you're playing CODM, right? Definitely do not use after zoom, even though it's like the normal sensitivity. Do not use it because sensitivity multiplier is applied only when fully zoomed in. So that's when you're already in your ADS, right? That's when all these sensitivities come into play. That's why a lot of people tend to complain like about the stiffness of it. So the two settings that you should definitely play with when it comes to transitioning timing is gradual and instant. Okay, and obviously reset tab is to reset sensitivities. I don't really care, I already memorized my sensitivities. So that's pretty much it, how on you guys could find your perfect sensitivity. So that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully the explanation makes sense for my underdogs, especially those players who are really trying to enjoy Warzone Mobile but can't because they're already adapted to the CODM physics and sensitivities. Hopefully with my explanation you guys can enjoy playing Warzone Mobile and really find your perfect sensitivity according to your playstyle and muscle memory. That being said, thank you guys for watching the video, and yeah.